Hi my magical creatures, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is we are going to talk about the tea on Shauna Brooks and Benzino. So for y'all that don't know who Benzino and Shauna Brooks are, Benzino is a hip-hop like rapper. He was on the show Love and Hip Hop. Also too, he also has a daughter named Coyle Ray. And she's one of like the hottest artists like right now producing music, and I'm a big fan of Coyle Ray, so hey girl. So yeah, and Benzino, he's definitely older. He's really known for being on Love and Hip Hop. Yeah, and he's older, stuff like that. And then Shauna Brooks, she's basically, I didn't even know who she was until I looked her up, but she's like a trans model. She's transgender. She's a trans model and actress. Okay, so I guess like how they met was that they were I want to say they did like a movie together, not that type of movie, but y'all know, like an actual legit movie or something. They did a scene or something like that. And it I mean like in a like an actual TV show or something like that. What was I gonna say? But yeah, so before we begin, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. It's a free way to help your girl out. So let's get started. Okay, so yeah, so I guess like the tea is like Benzino. So I guess Shauna, she mad because for whatever reason, so she basically outed Benzino, and Benzino's pretty well known. Like, I mean, he has a, you know, been on the show Love and Hip Hop, he got some music, you know, stuff like that. So she basically outed him for whatever reason because she mad about something. And Benzino straight threatened her, like straight like said some crazy stuff. Benzino is denying the allegations that he was like, I've never been with this chick, you know, stuff like that. I actually have like the receipts like right here. So I'm gonna post it on here. So I'm gonna edit this video and like post the thing so you guys can see. So let's go like, so basically this is like what he wrote on Twitter. He wrote on them Twitter fingers. This is what Shauna said. Shauna was like, Shauna says she never intended on outing Benzino, but is tired of being loved privately. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all what happened or whatever, because this is messy. This is completely messy, and I'm gonna give a message out to my trans, you know, girls out there, my trans viewers and stuff like that, and put my personal opinion on this situation, because this is a mess. So basically she put, my intent is never to out anyone, but my truth is always tea. While it's painful to relive publicly, I'm tired of men loving girls like us only behind closed doors and treating us as if we're disposable when it's no longer convenient. They want you to be their toy on their time. Okay, and then this is what Benzino had to say. This person has crossed a dangerous line. I've already accepted that. At 56 years old, I will DIE now. This video is monetized, so I gotta be, you know, PG, blur some stuff out. Or go to jail for the rest of my name, reputation, legacy. This weirdo MF is playing with y'all, not me. He/she still haven't said that we never met in person. And then, so Shauna was like, so Shauna basically, you know, released some screenshots or whatever. So Shauna was like, so I'm gonna post the screenshot. So she was like, save my number, I'ma lock you in. And then he talking about some call me, LOL. And then she's like, hold on, I'm coming, BRB, I promise. And then he wrote, I still some remember what role you play or whatever. Cause so they played like there was like a movie or a TV show that they played in. They both worked together. So I guess that's how what Benzino is saying. That's why I had her number in the first place, because people want to know why you have her number. So I'm confused on what to post. I call crickets. Thank you, Shauna. So then she liked it, and then he talking about, or she's talking about some I called you back, babes. And then Benzino gonna send this gif of him like naked, oiled up, like spinning around, like what? Like Benzino, like what? Like what are you doing? Like if he would have sent me some mess like that. Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Benzino is fine. Older man is fine. He is fine. Okay, Benzino's cute. So, I mean, he is older or whatever, but I mean, he's still cute. Okay. If he would have sent me that, I would have been like, that's random, number one. Number two, like, I kind of already know what the situation is if you sending me you oiled up with no shirt on, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was super random. So then she writes, please keep our conversation between us and only us, B. So Benzino. And then Shauna basically sends him like an OnlyFans thing or whatever. She sends him her OnlyFans account. Girl, that's messy already. But here we go. We're gonna keep continuing. And Benzino knows the girl's trans, okay? Okay. So then next, after that, he basically goes ahead and Benzino's, because Benzino has an OnlyFans too, so he ends up sending her a picture of him naked, okay? Like, this is a lot. Yeah. So, my thing is, like, she over here calling him baby, and he's feeding into it. He's over here sending her stuff. She's sending him stuff. So Benzino basically was like, so this is what he wrote on Twitter, was basically, oh my God. Okay, wait. I'm trying to, like, reverse out, stuff like that. He talking about something, now the punk is photoshopping text, shaking my head. This is crazy, but it's okay. He going to hell, not me. Okay, y'all. I'm going to let y'all, you know, say how y'all feel about it. But my thing is, that don't look Photoshopped to me. And my thing is, why does some trans girl got to go out her way to Photoshop all this stuff to set you up or whatever reason? I truly believe in my heart that he did send those things to her. And, you know, and she sent some things back. And so I'm going to tell y'all why. This is my personal opinion. A lot of thug, gangster type dudes are definitely down for the tea. And I may get a lot of hate for this, but oh well. I'm just saying based off of experience. I try to go for the college boys and stuff like that I went to college with. They did not want to mess with me. It was always the gangster thug dudes that wanted me, okay? Those were the type of dudes that were down for me. And all I messed with in my 20s was thug, gangster type dudes, okay? Those are the type of dudes that I mess with. So, with Benzino, he gives me thug, gangster vibes. And, you know, and I personally, I believe Shauna. I really do. And I believe that he did mess around with her. Not necessarily they met in person, but he did send those things to her, okay? So, it's kind of like, Benzino, like, after he basically was threatening to KILL her and all this stuff, saying she messing up my reputation, all that. I just personally feel like, you know, Benzino, you doing the most. Like, you're doing the most. Like, if you were into it or whatever, like, then just say that. Like, I don't know why he's in here doing the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doing a lot to, like, you know, to cover this up. So, my thing is that, you know, this is so messy. This is so messy in itself. There's some other things too that you know, I screenshotted and saw, but basically I'm just gonna get into the gist of this, is that Benzino, if you mess around with her, just be like, yo, you know what, yeah, I thought she was cute, whatever. But I mean, I understand he got that rapper persona. Like, I mean, he don't want to be labeled as like, oh, he like trans people, stuff like that. Tyga, you know, he hasn't admitted it, but I mean, it's very clear that he messes with trans girls too. You know what I'm saying? He on a DL too, because Nikita Dragon, La Demi, they've all said stuff like he be out DMing other trans girls and stuff like that. And then there's also another girl that, she's not a popular YouTuber or anything like that, but, what was I going to say? She's not a popular YouTuber, but I remember watching one of her lives, and she said something about Benzino texting her or something like that. And I don't know if it's the same Benzino, but I mean, I only know one Benzino in this entire world, and it's the dude from Love and Hip Hop. I've never heard of another Benzino out there. So, I don't know. Tea is hot on that. But my thing is, basically, the reason why I'm basically talking about this, and, you know, my thing is, for y'all ladies, don't mess with these DL men. I'm telling y'all, it is just so dangerous now, and it's just, and let me just tell y'all why. Benzino, my thing on him is that if you want to be DL, cool, whatever. But my thing is, with these, y'all men, y'all DL men, y'all need to come, when y'all want to start messing with us trans girls and stuff like that, you bold enough to mess with us, but you better be upfront and tell us what you want up front. If you just be like, I'm a DL man, I really like you, I'm feeling you, I want to mess with you, but I want you to be okay with me being DL. Because a lot of these men, they be trying to mess with us, but then they don't be saying up front like what they want, what they're looking for. You know what I'm saying? But y'all want us to be honest up front and tell y'all up front what we are, you know? And I just feel like that's not cool. Because I know a lot of men have messed with me, and then when I wanted something more, because that's what they were portraying, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like, damn, now I want to get revenge on your ass, and I'm about to out you. And I understand why Shauna did it. But I feel like, Shauna, you shouldn't have outed him, because now this has created a big mess, and he threatening your life and all that. And I just feel like it's just too much. It's messy. So for the girls, so that's kind of my thing on Benzino. But for the girls, stop messing with these DL men. I'm telling y'all, like, it's not worth, like, honestly, they don't deserve you. These DL men don't deserve you, because you're bold enough to be yourself and to be you. You shouldn't have to lower yourself to be with a DL man. I promise you, there is a man or woman, whatever, is out there to be with you, and they will take you out on dates and spend money on you, and, you know, everything like that. There was a trans woman, and she was a trans woman of color. You know, she was at a university, she was going to college, she was at a university, and she was messing around with this football player that played football at this university. And then, she would only see him at night, because that's what he would only allow or whatever. So of course the girl, you know, she wanted more, and she wanted, you know, be like, when are you gonna take me out on dates and stuff like that? And, you know, he made up some excuse, whatever. But you know what? She was threatening to tell on him. And you know what he did? He had a GUN and blip, blip, blip on her. And she DEAD. There was a whole documentary on that. I don't know the name of that girl. I don't remember. But I watched the whole documentary on that. It's very sad. And I think he's spending jail time for that. So, I mean, for you girls that are okay with messing with DL men, then just ignore what I'm saying. But for the girls that actually want something more in life and actually want to be treated more, I'm just listen to what I'm saying. Stop messing with these DL men, because it's just now it's not safe. And not only that, it's not fair to you. And, you know, there's your man, your woman is out there waiting for you. You just got to focus on yourself. You know what I'm saying? And put up your boundaries, and, you know, have more, you know, I want to say standards for yourself. There we go. I want to say have more respect for yourselves, but have more standards for yourself too. Because I had a lot of DL men trying to mess with me, and I just flat out be like, no. And, you know, they respect me more for it. And, you know, I've been the secret. I've been paid to keep the secret and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm just at a point in my life where it's just like, I don't need your money. And number two, I don't need to be treated like this, you know. That's why I decided to come out on YouTube and just say who I am and, you know, help y'all out. And, you know, I do love the messages that I get from y'all, you know, stuff like that. So, basically, keeping yourselves, and, you know, for y'all ladies, you know, definitely don't mess with these DL men. These DL men, they just want to hit it and then quit it, and then they be psychologically messing us up, and then the whole community, and then straight community want to be mad because we outing people, stuff like that, you know. It's just messy. But anyways, I just hope this video helped y'all in some type of way, you know, what y'all going through, stuff like that. You know, I love you guys, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay magical.